Hello, Masa speaking. Today's topic is this reading technique makes you a master writer forever. So why should you care about being a great writer? Stephen King said, you should read as much as to write well. So not just spending time to write, you need to read as well. Is that really true scientifically though? That's why we are here today, to discover the true discovery. So writing is an essential communication skill today. One individual can influence millions of people. For example, Justin Bieber has 112 million followers on Twitter today. I grew up with him, like as in I'm a Justin generation. As a side note, his face really changed, right? Anyway, it's also useful at school work, obviously, work, communication, or relationship, you're texting with your girlfriend, or a legal contract with the government, you might need to send a report with them. So how can you improve your writing skill more effectively instead of just writing like a madman every day? There must be a good technique. So here's our research. So it's a meta-analysis over 700 papers. And what is meta-analysis is these scholars try to look up what are the most up-to-date findings in this area. So it's about researchers looking up other researchers' work. And it's 700 papers, so it's a lot of reviewing work that they have put into it. It's back in 2012 by Australian Catholic University and Arizona State University. So they want to know how to improve writing, and all of the studies from those 700 were done from preschool to grade 12, and teaching reading boosted writing skills. So the popular experiments were here. I'm not going to go all of them, but if you're curious, you can stop the video and check them out. But I want to pick up the two of the most essential skills they discovered. So what methods most improve their writings? So what does it improve? The first one is spelling. Because the study was done in elementary school, a lot of them focus on how to write it correctly. What most improved was reading individual words, increasing the amount of reading, and they're basically tautology. So recognizing words, can you break it down into specific spell? So W-O-R-D. These are usually not, I would say you're not that interested in. I'm sure you are good at spelling now. And today, there are a lot of like auto correction software you can use it, so you might not need it that much. What we most care about is how to write better overall. So what are the two methods they found? Reading and analyzing text produced by others, observe other readers interact with text. So what do they mean exactly? So you should be discussing the materials read, basically. So it's mostly in a classroom situation. Everybody's talking or discussing about textbooks where everybody else have read. They all read it together, so they can talk about it. What was your favorite character? Why did they do this? What about those characters that you like or you didn't like? Why did the author choose these specific settings? If it's in Mars, why was it chosen as a Mars? What are the settings? Is it about family who migrate to Mars? What part of author's intention behind those settings? Is there a particular background of his that influenced this kind of story writing? Specific choice of words that authors choose. These deliver information. So it makes you, so talking about this type of discussions, so having this type of discussion makes you more sensitive to writings and makes you knowledgeable about how to write effectively. So it helps you discover new perspective in the author's position. Why did this author choose this character settings, or how are the positions in the worldview? Is there a political message behind it, etc.? So it helps you make an interpretation when reading a text, and it helps you acquire important insight into writing. Yeah, so words, phrases, sentences, or rhetorical device. Is there a sentence that you didn't understand but your classmates understood it differently? But you might say it's a way to read. You might be able to read better, but how does it transfer to writing? Well, having to go through this exercise help you be aware of audience. So every time you write something, you have to have audience in mind. Are they understanding what you are trying to say? The readers have different perspectives from you, so you have to encapsulate all these different positions. Writers obviously, or text obviously triggers different responses from different people, and it helps you understand that writing is a two-way communication, not just you broadcasting. I see that a lot in Twitter. Twitter is just like tweeting whatever you did. Today I ate breakfast. But you have to understand, so today I ate 2 eggs and 1 juicy bacon for my breakfast. Who would you care about that? That's just one-way communication. You're just fulfilling your need to broadcast, but no one would be interested in your saying. Then you won't communicate nor get a follower in that sense. The researchers said it's two-way communication, but I would say it's you to public, everybody. As I said, you can have millions of followers if you do it right. So what was really good about this finding was that those effects of writing intervention lasted forever in your life. It's not just one-time effect that boosts your writing next month. So the earlier you do it, the better you get. And the effect was the same for every type of student, so it didn't matter. You might speculate only better writing or better reading technique is only for smarties who get 90s in tests, but this intervention worked for everybody. And it worked almost immediately after. They also checked multi-component reading intervention, reading model text to emulate. It didn't enhance their writing performance that much. So what do they mean? You don't need to memorize these anyway, but to quickly go through it, multiple component reading intervention is the technique being used for children with mental disability, and reading model text is about reading words out loud. Your teachers often force you to read the text out loud, but they don't improve the writing. Maybe it does to reading, but not for writing per se. So what can you do with this knowledge? Well, phonic words, those recognizing the word into particular alphabets, are too basic for us. The focus includes elementary school students as well. So Hey, again, like there's a lot of auto spelling correction software nowadays, like Microsoft Word or Grammarly. It's a great tool that corrects your grammar, but most of it is spelling, and they help it. They help you. I don't think spelling is that big of a problem for you now. But observing others interact with text, so that interaction part is a key takeaway from this video. You should read what others are reacting to specific text. That's what it means. And blog and Twitter comments are not too useful. Most people are reacting to the headlines only, and they haven't read the actual articles or news. And things get very political quickly. Just broadcasting your opinions, very emotional. So it's not really about understanding the writer's intention. Of course, unless you want to practice your headline writing, it might be useful in that way. But what I recommend is reading reviews of the books that you have read or you are reading right now. So first, take your position and outline what the author's perspective was. So what is this author trying to tell you? Like, is there something you agree on or disagree on? And also, you can write a review. That would be extra bonus for you. So you can summarize the chapters, not just summarize the information, but from the author's perspective. So why did he or she choose in this order of chapters, or like what kind of examples this person brought? What was the potential bias behind his or her choice? After going through that thinking, we should go to other people's reviews and see what they are talking about it. Every great book has extremely positive or extremely negative ones, and we can compare the two, see different perspective, even though they're talking about the same exact book, and see how they've got those different contexts. Are they excited, angry, confused? Why so? So where to find them? Well, it's quite simple. Amazon and Goodreads, they are both filled with great reviews, and people are really passionate in these communities to leave good reviews. Or like those that read thousands of books a year, they are really careful. They're really passionate about leaving their interpretations of those texts, good and bad. So it's a good resource. Like long and less controversial articles might work as well if you're not into reading books, or if you think that's too long. A good way to start is long reads. It's a online publishers that have like really long articles, maybe like 4,000 words or more. Long form is another blog that curate. They don't write on their own, but they curate articles from like Long Read or other places like New York Times. New Yorker is known for long form articles as well. It often covers human stories or investigative journalism. They are quite long. I would say it might take 10 minutes easily to read the whole one article if you do it seriously. And then going to read comment section. So these communities often have, again, passionate readers who care about quality articles. So it's a good source. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit like or subscribe. I make videos about how to improve our lives better with recent scientific findings. And don't forget to check out Kaffae extension. It boosts your memory, critical thinking, and self-awareness by tracking your online articles and reading. So see ya next time.